Finally, I've got the Corteiz Air Max 95 Honey Blacks in hand. And finally, we can get the review done. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm reviewing, that's right guys, the Air Max 95 Corteiz Honey Black, a sneaker which actually got ordered on the 30th of April when it released for the second time for the global release on Corteiz's website, and then it arrived 3 weeks later on the 22nd of May. 3 weeks to get this sneaker in hand. I think that was the last delivery date or the last batch that got released. I got this on early access, which meant I got this a couple of hours before it went on general release, but I got this the last of the variations that got shipped out from Corteiz. But before we look at the sneaker, before we take a look at this sneaker, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me, let's have a conversation, let's break it down like we always do, and please do check out the BRoll podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Go follow the bro at 808 Kicks _ ATL. Go show him some love and support, because he always comes and shows the channel love and support. And also please do check out the BRoll podcast. We talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court of public opinion. And last but not least, keep doing amazing things that you guys keep doing to keep growing, to keep elevating, to keep hitting your goals and your targets, because I want you to win. You guys need to keep winning, you guys need to keep growing, and you guys need to keep being awesome, guys, because that's the most important thing on this channel. And sorry about my voice, I'm still recovering from illness. I'm still trying to work my way through to be better in terms of me getting well. So hopefully I'll be on the road to recovery soon. But today, guys, like I said, we're taking a look at this magnificent sneaker. As you can see from the B-roll, guys, we're looking at the Air Max 95 Corteiz Honey Black, a sneaker that I had to wait 3 weeks to get in hand. I almost thought I was going to get this sneaker in hand because obviously everybody was getting the delivery before me, and eventually I was going to say, eventually I was able to get the sneaker in hand to do the review for you guys, and also get this sneaker to the bro, because this is not my sneaker, this is an assist for the bro, and this is going to the States to Q, because he actually wants the sneaker really badly. I went for this for him, and I'm going to get this for him for retail. We're going to work around the shipping issues to get the sneaker from the UK to the States, but we work around that because this is a retail cop for the bro, and I'm going to get this to the bro after this has actually been done, a review's been done. But before we look at the sneaker like I do on the channel, we're going to take a look at the box, because hey, presto shabang, guys, that's the box, that's what it looks like, that's how it comes. Corteiz on the top, 2/3 brown, 1/3 that orange color, the classic actual Nike colorway, and then you got that Corteiz that runs through the side of this panel with a swoosh, Corteiz with the side panel with a swoosh, and then you got affiliated right at the bottom, which associates the sneaker with Nike brand. And also on top of this, the box, inside this box, you could kind of reverse this box. I like to people do what people have been doing recently by reversing this box and making it into like this actual camel pack box rather than the actual Corteiz on the outside and whipping the box in, which is dope. Go and check that out if you've seen the reviews. But you got all this Corteiz camo in the box as well, with the Corteiz tissue paper as well, and then you get normal tissue paper with this, which is absolutely dope. That's what the box looks like, that's how it should come, that's how it should be. Apparently there was 50k pairs of this, so that's what the box label looks like. Make sure it reads like that, make sure it comes like that, make sure it is like that, and it does read Air Max 95 SB, which is special project. Black tall yellow, because basically predominantly this is an all black sneaker with the touches of yellow on this sneaker. The code reads FB2709003, that's the code in the box, and obviously the size is US 11, UK 10, EU 45, because the bro is my size, it's the same size as I am, so this is what it is going to be like. EU on the side because that's basically designated for the EU. Basically, this is what the box looks like. Make sure it's like this, guys. Make sure it looks like this, comes like this, because there'll be a lot of pairs that are going to be developed in the aftermarket which are going to be fake. So this is directly from Corteiz. I know this is legit, and this is going to the BRoll. So that's what the box looks like. Let's take a look at the sneakers. It's sneaker time, so hey presto shebang, and as you can see, guys, this is the Air Max 95 Corteiz Honey Black, and as you can see from the camera, it's a triple on triple on triple black with yellow hints, and this is what makes the Corteiz, and this is what makes the Corteiz special, because this is a pretty much a triple black sneaker, but the yellow hints come with the bubble air bubble unit. As you can see, the traditional Air Max 95 air bubble unit. This is not the big bubble, this is just an Air Max 95, the traditional variation, and as you can see, the front unit there has got yellow air bubble units throughout, where you can see throughout the sneaker, or the transparency, you can see the yellow unit in that actual air bubble there. You've got the Corteiz actual on the medial side, you've got the Corteiz which is in yellow right at the back, and you've got the lateral side, you've got the swoosh, and it's the opposite on the actual left hand sneaker, where you've got the swoosh in the inner side, and you've got the Corteiz on the outside, which is absolutely fire in my personal opinion. And obviously you got that Corteiz, that famous Corteiz logo on the toe on both of these. As you can see, that's what is so dope with this sneaker. Is so subtle, this sneaker is so just traditionally not like the other three variations. The other three variations were just radical in the colorways that they brought, but this is a triple black and a hint of yellow, which is giving that honey look. You got the Corteiz like logo on the toe of this as well, on the tongue of this I mean, and then you got the same thing on both of these sneakers, because the Nike Air is on the actual inner lining for this rather than the actual tongues. Where you normally get Air Max, you get that Corteiz sign, and right at the bottom of the outsole you've got Corteiz rules the world inscribed inside, rather than the traditional spine unit that you get on the MX 95s, which is fire in my personal opinion, guys. With the sneaker as well, you get this almost like this army mesh, which is predominant with all the other variations. You got, rather than this like really thin mesh, you get this thick mesh, which bring this army touch to the sneaker, if you get what I mean. And that goes with the army look and the whole army aesthetics with the paper, with the sneaker with what Corteiz use as a logo. That is fire, that is dope. And as you can see, guys, I'm going to take the sneaker slightly away from the camera because it's just pure black on the camera. You can see all of this meshes, this thick mesh that runs through the uppers as it transitions from all those layers into that mesh. That's fire, that's dope. And then you got this 3M tongue that runs through this, and you got 3M at the back, and on that 3M at the back you have Nike Air swoosh. But I'm going to try and leave a picture here because I did take a picture, because both of these sneakers have got coordinates, and both of these sneakers have got this fantastic thing that it does, which it gives you the northern and west on where Corteiz originally originated, Clint 419, and the actual London location where they actually originated the actual Corteiz brand. That's on the actual panel there. And if you see from the pictures, you can see when it pops up in 3M, one of them reads 51.571351, and the other one reads minus 0.0800916, and that is the latitude, the longitude of where Corteiz was actually originated in their London apartment, which is the northern and western of the sneaker, which brings way more heritage and meaning to this sneaker, because I think this might be the last Corteiz variation coming from Clint and the brand, because this is the fourth variation of the MX 95. You had the gutter greens, you had the pink variation, the blue variation, and now you got this pure black with yellow honey lack, like basically don't lack on the honey blacks. That's what it was, that's what the whole slogan was. And I can't take this in so loud because it's stuck in, but you can see, hopefully you guys can see that Air Max 95. You probably won't be able to see it, not Air Max 95, it's just this Nike Air swoosh on the insole as well. It's stuck in, so I'm not going to try and take it out because it's going to rip the insole out, but it looks like it's a foam, Air Max 95 foam insole, which is going to give it that comfort, which is dope. One thing I did notice, you get this actual lace lock as well, which is fire. I like this. This is absolutely dope. You can just lock yourself in, loosen the laces up and lock yourself in, and just literally rock with it. That is dope. That is very dope in terms of the sneaker. I wish I had more energy for the sneaker because basically I'm ill. This is absolutely fire, guys, in my personal opinion. What a dope sneaker. There's nothing like a triple black, and this triple black with those yellow accents and the hints are absolutely dope in my personal opinion. This sneaker's for the bro. It's gonna go to the bro. He wanted this. This is one thing he was looking out for the whole of this year, the actual Corteiz 95 Honey Blacks, and I was able to cop it off for early access for him. The sneaker's not going for much at this moment in the resale market. I think it's going for $250, so it's not that much in terms of the resale market, but if you were to keep hold of these, I think they would go up after a little while, because this is probably going to be the last possible variation, and this was being rumored to come out for the last year and a half, and it's taken that long for this to release. But it was a brilliant release from Corteiz. I think you saw all the whole propaganda and the whole media coverage of that sneaker when actual Clint was on that big Air Max 95 box in London first of all. Then he went to New York, I think, and then Harlem, and did all his stuff, and then it released on the 30th on first of all early access, because basically the guys who was rocking with Corteiz and Clint got early access like myself, because I've copped a couple of sneakers, have you seen, from actual Corteiz, and then they gave the general release, and this sold out in seconds, which is dope. Finally got it in hand. Absolutely dope, absolute fire in my personal opinion, and this is definitely one for the bro. I do like it. It is a great sneaker in my personal opinion, and I'm going to give it, like I do on this channel, a super goat. Absolutely fire, absolutely dope. And one thing I do see on this sneaker as well is purely like leather and mesh, but the leather is really thick on this as well. It is a really thick cut, and you've got different variations of leather on this, which you can see. You've got that tumbled leather at the bottom, which is hard to see on the camera because it's triple black. You've got the tumbled leather on the two bottom layers, you've got more of a flat leather on the two top layers, and you've got this tongue which is pure plush leather with tumbled leather underneath it, underneath the lace locks or lace loops is there as well, underneath that 3M as well. It is a dope sneaker. It's a very dope sneaker, but like I do on this channel, I'm going to give you that front perspective, I'm going to give you that booty action, back perspective, that lateral side which is absolutely fire, that medial side which is absolutely dope, and that beautiful outsole with those hints of yellows that come through on that sneaker. This is a beautiful sneaker, and I'm glad a lot of people were able to cop this sneaker, because bang and bang, when you bring the heat to the streets, it speaks for itself, guys. That is a beautiful sneaker to have in your rotation, and what a beautiful Air Max 95, the fourth variation from Corteiz, and what a beautiful sneaker this is. And one thing I do notice about this is there's 3 leather layers to this. This is not separate. There is more engraved to show a second layer on the bottom. There's the tumbled layer, then 2 flat layers, and then you got the mesh at the top, which is fire. What a great sneaker, what a beautiful sneaker, what a beautiful sneaker to have in hand, and this is definitely going to the bro. Like I said, super goat. This is one of the best sneakers to release this year in terms of the Air Max 95s, and then more coming. Neons came out, Mandarins are coming out, you had the pink softs come out, and this is a beautiful rendition to keep that Air Max 95 alive for this year. What a beautiful sneaker to have, guys. But that was a review for the actual Corteiz Honey Black Air Max 95. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always showing love and support. This is definitely going to the bro. This is not my pair, so don't wait to the end for the on feet. But from me, TJ, I love Kid Custom. So if you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year, and I hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you all deserve to get the sneakers you want. From me, TJ, I love Kid Customs. Until the next review, peace out for now, guys, and peace.